Hello, Silver Greyscale here, getting back to more Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. Before we move on to Area 3 and meet the last remaining Knights of the Order of No Quarter, we're gonna tackle some map events for Area 2, starting with the roaming jewel that has chosen to land on the Iron Whale. So yeah, a treasure stage in a water level. Alright, I made a good choice. Alright, we want to land down here. And then we want to jump across there. So yeah, it is a bit of a puzzle, but you know, some of the rooms are easier than others to get every gem in. But yeah, we survived. And I never need to revisit that level until I eventually do the sequel campaigns. Next map event that we're gonna do is the Knuckler's Quarry. To do this one, you need to have beaten the Lost City and found the Dust Knuckles. As these treasure levels, they exist as a bit of a test to see how well you know how to use the item effectively. Alright, down here. Alright, we're gonna have to bounce on a bubble. But then initiate the knuckles yet again afterwards. There we are. Get a music note, and almost made back all the money that we spent back in the village. Alright, next thing we want to do is we want to go and encounter this traveler. North from Pridemore, west at the fork. Oh, bother, I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler. Oi! Maybe you can help me! I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with a shovel! Indeed, I am the knight with a shovel who has been menacing the village! I assure you, I've done no such. You gotta use that shovel to bury innocent people! Your reign of terror ends here! Reese, the boomerang-wielding traveler! And this amazing song is known as Hyper Camelot. Or fighting with all they've got, basically. Reese is one of 4 of these wandering travelers that we will meet. And he's also the first one. Very ninja-inspired, basically. I forget if he is a fan-made character that a backer put in. Because honestly, he reminds me a lot of my friend Beta Knight's like rogue character he plays in D&D. But I doubt my friend made Reese. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I'm no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Wow, I feel like a fool now. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strongest when they work together. Yeah, Knight's code. First vow. Always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. So yeah, he grants us 250 gold and a music note. Very nice. And of course you wandered into Area 3. Looks like we'll take you at the end then. So before visiting the armor outpost, we are going to be buying that. And we're going to be getting those. Yep, finding with all they've got. What's the name of the song there? You are wandering further and further away from me, good sir. Oh well. Next stop, the armor outpost. Is this yet another village? Our scouts saw your approach, and we know of your quest. This is the armor outpost. The brave are holed up here, deep in enemy territory. It's dangerous. Get equipped. So this frog is different from Croaker. I'm so grumpy. I'm just not in a good mood. I wish someone could cheer me up. Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Why would I just leave the catapult unattended? The operator was out to launch. Okay, let's try another one. Have you heard the gastronomer is starting to cook with bouillon? I tried some, but my soup was gold. Yeah, sadly, our jokes are not good. So, if we climb up here into the ship here, we have 2 smiths. This be the aerial anvil. Need an armor upgrade. If you need something force, I'm your fella. Ha ha. So this guy sells different armors. We have the stalwart plate right now. But we can buy the final guard. This will let us drop half as much gold when we die. We have the conjurer's coat, which will harvest more enemies from defeated enemy. Harvest more magic from defeated enemies, and we will have less defense, but we'll also have more magic. Next, we have the dynamo plate. If we do 2 shovel drops in a row, we are able to unleash a powerful charge slash, which will deal double damage. The mail of momentum, heavily plated, keeps your footing when struck by enemies, but stopping may be a problem. This means that we will no longer take knockback when we take damage, but we are also in slippery shoes. And last but not least, for 8,000, we have the ornate plate. Flashy, acrobatic, useless! Exactly what it says on the tin. It gives no bonuses. The only thing it does is giving you a flashy acrobatic jump. It's amazing. We will have it towards the end of the game. But we're going to keep our regular mail for now. Instead, we're going to talk to the shovelsmith. That's a nice shovel blade you have there, lad, but I can approve it. Unlock its true abilities. So, we have the charge handle. If we hold the attack button, we can unleash a powerful slash. This is the same powerful slash that is given to you through the dynamo mail in exchange for having to do 2 consecutive shovel drops. For this one, you just hold the button and you swing. Trench blade. Dig up a whole pile in one mighty motion. This means that whenever you see one of those piles that contain treasure, you just swing once and you unearth everything. Super useful, that. And then we have the drop spark. Slash to spark the ground when you're at full health. Basically, this is a sword beam from Zelda. We are going to pick up the trench blade, because it is just very useful. And we're also going to pick up the Dynamo Mail. That changes us to a mighty silver color. Sadly, we don't have the money for these, and as you can see, our portrait is now different. Horns, the finest instruments, but they only really come alive in a duet. I do say, sir, why I haven't seen such a decadent airship since I sold mine. Ha! I gotta say, that's a nice cock. Anyways. If I adjust the trajectory, I should be able to target the village. I simply adore ballistic physics. So if we drop here, we can land on this rooftop. And get that. Now, thankfully, we have enough money for what's in here. Hats, my greatest passion. I enjoy nothing more than a crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. With my vast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Oh, upstanding knight, could you part with a paltry 1,000 gold? No. We will pay. Wow, thanks, I can't believe that worked. I have a feeling we got swindled. I buy only the best, and for my latest purchase, unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Pay. Excelsior! Now that I have my purchase, I shall take my leave. Oh, such a charming beret. If only I had the means to afford it. All I need is a mere 1,000 gold. Hooray! This is just what I needed. Thank you, hero. Ah, my precious hats! That's a lovely helmet. So lovely. So lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide, I do. Searching, learning, teaching, collecting. All shapes, all sizes. Hats! Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. Yes, we have another one of the 4 travelers, Mr. Hat. And like he says, his hats will give him different powers. The military hat right now gives him a sword throw that he did there. The beret gives him a more speedier attack, and he will try to keep your distance and try to shovel drop you. But as you can see, the charge attack there that we did, that's a whole health pip. And there we go. But yeah, the Dynamo Mail is going to be super helpful. Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took over. Your beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Right-ho! I knew that. We're in good health. For now. Right, well, off I go then. Should we follow him? We can see that he is on top of this hat sign here. But in order to get there, we need another path, basically. But since we're walking past here, we might as well pick up the charge handle while we're, in the business. So now, to do the same slash as a shovel drop, all we need to do is just hold the attack button and then release it. So, jumping over there. Oh, bother, you found me. I'm so embarrassed. I promise I'll pester you no longer. Here's some gold for all the trouble. That's 1,000 extra gold. However, if we are to follow him... You! You can't be serious! How did you find me again? You're following me everywhere! Okay, I won't come back. Just take some more of my gold and leave me to my hats. Sadly, we can't pester him for more money. That is all the money we can pester him for. So next thing, we have the third traveler that we're going to deal with. They're just lining them up here. Ah, I can't believe this! Trouble, friend, have you lost your way? But the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope... Pardon? Are you in need of help? Those stuck-up order and the quarter clowns have no idea what they're missing! Hey, you look like a knight! Shovel Knight, at your service. I am not in league with... So I heard that if you beat a knight, you get to take their title, right? Please, don't do something you'll regret. I don't want to... The Great Bass Knight, I like the sound of that. They'll have no choice but to accept me now. Come on, let's do this. Bass is a very popular indie character who has never had a game of his own. He always appears as a nod to the indie community. And it's kind of a fun little like Easter egg to try to find him in various games. Fighting with all of their might. You are dead now, good sir. Anyway, we got 2,000 gold for defeating him. No way! Not even my best moves could face you! Well fought. If you accept defeat like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity. They'll never let me into the order! Never, ever, ever! Wah! And yeah, should we just poke him a little bit? He cries tiny gems. And he'll cry even faster. We are just gonna back away from this. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? We'll be dealing with him later in that case. Oh yeah, we do have enough for this. So, to access the Hall of Champions, you need to have 5,000 gold. So, if you don't have that, replay some levels, and eventually you will have enough. This is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the founders of this great land. Admission for one, that will be 5,000 gold, please. Wonderful, clearly a discerning patron of the odds. Enjoy your visits. And we're locked in because this is a stage. Ah, this place is haunted. There are ghosts roaming the halls. We're all trapped here. That includes you. So you're gonna do something about it? Yes, we are. The ghosts in question are the same ghosts we fought in the Lich Yard. However, the Hall of Champions has a little thing for us. We have this crystal ball. Should we slap the crystal ball so that a beam of light hits a ghost, it will kill it. I think there's one more ghost somewhere. And yeah, it will shoot a beam of light anytime you hit it. So, I might as well just say it right off the bat here. You may recognize some of these faces. That is because all of these were Kickstarter backers. So this is their way of basically thanking their Kickstarter backers. I believe that is supposed to be Jesse Cox. There are some very recognizable faces. For instance, I know that Aaron Hansen, also known as Ego Raptor, is hidden amongst these faces somewhere. So be very careful around here. And should you clear this room and another room, or should you clear the room outside and go back into this room that we were in, you would be able to see, believe it or not, a way to decode the writing below each picture, which will help you discern the initials of each backer. Now, there is a reason why I mentioned my friend Beta Knights during the fight with Reese earlier in this video. That is because he is somewhere in this hall. Yes, one of my best friends backed this game, which is mighty amazing, I must say. But yeah, if we go into this room now, it's open. And we can see here that all of those different symbols is a letter from A to Z. So, for instance, this person right here would have the initials KF. So who knows, maybe there is a face here that you recognize. God, that looks like Tom Fox. That looks like Tom Fox. So yeah, we can already see the silhouette of a certain grump. I just love the fact that Jock Club allowed him to use the grump face. Then again, it is probably the face that Aaron is most associated with now. And it makes me sad, because I liked a lot of his like old animation stuff. Like, I love the Awesome series, I grew up watching them. And, well, you know, Sequelitis is something I really, really liked watching. And, you know, I watched a bit of Game Grumps, but I don't know. The humor didn't really stick with me. And I also, like, I know I'm gonna come off as a hypocrite, but I did not really enjoy like Aaron constantly like blaming the game and saying like the game sucked whenever he died. Like, I know it's an easy thing to do, like, you know, blame the game. I do it a lot. But, like, it's, you know, but it's fine, you know. But yeah, that is a certain grump face. So there's the music note for the level theme. And I think all we need to do is beat... yeah, these two are the last remaining ghosts in here. Of course, I had to run into my shovel drop. And of course I had to do it again. It was so good I had to do it twice. There we go. And if I recall correctly from his old Let's Play, I believe he said that this one was him. This one right up here. And then of course we have Simon from Jogscast. But yeah, before we go out and face the boss, thank you so much, Kickstarter backers. You helped a fantastic game get off the ground. So we have this giant ghost that we need to contend with. And he doesn't really have any invincibility frames. So if you manage to just combo him with a lot of these, he will go down pretty fast. So yeah, this is in this fight. I feel like the trick I've been doing a lot, where I've been shovel dropping these balls to deal with the ghosts. I feel like that's like one of the best ways to tackle him, especially during the part of the fight wherever he like circles around you, basically. So yeah, because he's a ghost, your sub-weapons are not gonna work. You have to use the orbs. But there we go. Killed him, and we got 100 gold extra. But there we go. That is the Hall of Champions. Yet another level cleared out for us. Hero, thank you so much for saving us from the Ghost Menace. Oh, thoughtless of me not telling you that the place was haunted. Then again, that's the risk you run, paying for something in advance before you know the details. Please allow me to reward your gallant bravery. Please come back and enjoy the collection anytime. Yeah, you will easily make back those 5,000 as well as a lot more. But yeah, that is a valuable life lesson. Because this game is was backed by Kickstarters, you always run the risk of paying for something in advance without knowing everything about it. So, yeah, before we end things off, we're of course going to go back to the village. But first, we're going to fully upgrade our shovel blade with the ground spark. As you can see, it's basically a grounded sword beam. And I'm not going to bother with picking up any more armor upgrades for a while. But that is what we're going to be spending most of our money on now. But yeah, this thing is now a quick transport between the village and the armor outpost. It is fantastic. 4 music sheets, that is backed in a corner. Apparently you wanted Ghost Riders for that one. Anyway, yeah, that is it for this video. We have taken care of basically everything that belongs to Area 2. That means that next time on Let's Play Shovel Knight, we're gonna jump into Area 3. With a few map areas here as well, because we're gonna be stopped by Black Knight as well as an enemy ambush. But after that, we are going to be tackling our first night in this area. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and I'm so sorry that this video was half an hour. But there was a lot to cover, and I wanted to cover it after dealing with the main stages. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!